Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm bringing you guys something different. I've been really enjoying this game again. I played it back when it was in its beta form, I believe it was called. This is Dauntless. For those who don't know what Dauntless is a monster hunting game, a lot like Monster Hunter, or Monster Hunter Worlds, whatever you guys are used to. But I tend to find this one more fun. I'm going to go ahead and show over my build. As you can see right here in front is my character. I don't have any special armor except for that helmet I'm wearing. And this is really just a, lack of a better term, a bare bones class, nothing legendary, just something to have fun with to get into it. The weapon I am using is an axe. Axes are, in my opinion, are probably one of the strongest weapons in this game. And just to go over my build with that with you real quick. So I'm using what's called the Panger's Axe. I find the Panger's Axe to be one of the better ones except for the legendary axes, which I don't have any of yet. Panger's Axe, with this, you put on cells to help increase your damage or your fortitude, which would be your health or your stamina or part damage, stuff like that. So I use on my thing +3 Blade Storm, which adds a flat amount of part damage on every hit I do, and then +3 Tough Cell, which increases my max health. Also on the axe, the special I use is called Grim Onslaught, and then the mod I use on the axe is what's called Overcharged Cylinder. So the combination of Grim Onslaught and Overcharged Cylinder in itself, once I get the weapon up to level 4 in a battle, I will be hitting for anywhere between 3,000 points of damage to, I think so far the highest I've seen is 12,000 points of damage. It all depends on the part you hit, how strong the weapon is against the monster you're fighting. Like, if this weapon's really good against fire, but it's just one of the better axes just due to its secondary ability, which is every 30 seconds you will place what's called a frost brand. It just looks like a giant ice crystal on the monster, and if I was to continuously hit that ice brand, it's going to explode and cause 50% more damage than it would do if I was just left there for 30 seconds. And I think I said every 30 seconds I could do it. It's actually every 90 seconds I can do it. So that's the axe. For Omnicell, Omnicells are a little different now from when they used to be in the game. That's not too true. There's just different ones now. The one I like to use the most is called Iceborne. Iceborne gives you an extra 100 health on top of what my what is it called, Tough does. And for every 150 health missing, I gain 1% lifesteal, and I receive 5% less damage. And then, that's the passive for Iceborne. If I was to actually activate Iceborne, I will throw an ice bolt at the monster, and it'll hit for 750 damage, dealing. It also just depends on how much health I have, deals more damage depending on that. But then I get another 10% lifesteal for 8 seconds, and I actually can't be staggered. So I could just sit there and keep beating the monster, and it can hit me, and nothing's going to happen for those 8 seconds. And it has a 1 minute cooldown on that. Lanterns. Lanterns are very important in this game. There's 7 lanterns. I only have 6 unlocked. I have never really worked on the 7th one. The 7th one is new to me, and I just haven't got it yet. The one I use is called Draskeye. What it does is it'll fire a lightning bolt at the monster, and it will do. It says it. I don't understand how some of these damage multipliers works, because this is it'll deal 400 shock damage multiple times as it passes through the enemy. So it's like it'll just continuously bounce through the monster, and I've seen it bounce at least 4 times. But it never does just 400. I've seen it do 700. I've seen it do 2,000. So it's just it all depends on what these cells that you have on it do. With the axe is actually a very slow weapon, so I usually run conduit cell on with this class, because every time I activate my lantern, I'll actually be able to attack faster. So, as for my armor that I'm wearing for it, You'll see that most of this armor is actually fire armor, and I'll explain that in a second. But this is the only unique part of this build right here, and that's just because I love the passive it gives. This is called Skullforge, and this is what did I say? They're called uniques, I believe, or exquisites, some weird crap like that. You actually have to find a relic in the world in order to get this, in order to build it first. This one's actually really not hard to find if you once you get to the level high enough level to go into the map where it's at, but that's just what it is. And this one is for every 1.5% of damage dealt becomes a stamina shield that depletes slowly after not dealing damage for short. So what that means is every time I deal damage, 1.5% of that damage I just dealt. So if I deal 200 damage, so 1.5 is like 1. I don't want to do math. Anyways, every time I do damage, it puts a stamina shield to where my stamina is not going to go down as fast, which is really great for axes. And it has what's called +3 Molten on it. And I'll go over that when I go over the perk summary of everything. And then I have Fireproof 3 cell on here, which protects me from being set on fire. My chest piece is called Hellplate Cuirass. It also has the +3 Molten on it, but it has +3 Barbed Cell, which adds a flat amount of wound damage on every hit. My gloves are actually stone gloves, and I'll go over this in a second. It has something called +3 Fortress to it, and then the cell I put on is also another fireproof cell to help from being set on fire. And then Hellplate Greaves, so fire boots, they have also +3 Fortress, and then the cell I have on is +3 Blade Storm. So with all this right here, how it comes together is +6 Blade Storm. I do +40 points of part damage, an extra +40 points of part damage, and after dodging an attack from a monster, the next hit I do will do an extra 400 points of damage to the part I hit, which is helpful when you're trying to like break off a monster's tail, for instance, because every part you get from a monster is what's used to make your armor and weapons. +6 Fireproof means I'm completely immune to being set on fire. I could stand in a pool of lava and my guy's going to be fucking great. +6 Fortress. After not taking hostile damage for 10 seconds, I will gain a 135 health shield, and that stacks to 3 times. So that's a 405 health. So that's an extra 405 on top of the, I believe I have 1300 right now. +6 Molten. After dealing damage, I generate 3 Molten Hearts, which are just these 3 orange orbs that pop up on the field. And it has a 16-second cooldown in between each time that happens. And if you were to pick that up, it grants immunity to burning. If I didn't have the fireproof, I can have that. But it also increases your attacks and movement speed, which is the main reason I have that on there. That way I could just get in there and just beat the hell out of those monsters faster with the molten, and then conduit when I get to it. +3 Barbed, it adds +15 to wound damage. Wound damage makes it easier to damage in that area. I mean, it kind of makes sense if you think about it. Conduit, after using my lantern ability, I gain 8% attack speed. I would really prefer that to be the 15% attack speed at +6, but with this build I have going on, since it's mainly to fight against fire, I don't have the ability to get that to +6, so I just have it +3. Knockout King is +15% to stagger damage, making it easier to knock them over to get more hits in on them before they can start attacking us again. And then +3 Tough adds another 150 max health to my character. So with this, you have all these different styles of hunts. You could go into, if it ever decides to load, there you go. You could go to the hunting grounds, which is just the normal places. So this is where you would go to all these different lands right here to fight the different monsters that inhabit each land. And obviously, Emberthorn Cove is the very first one. Like, this is where you'd want to go if your weapon is between level 1 to level 2. Anything over that is going to be too easy. I mean, as you can see, it says up there in the top left corner, it says too easy here. And then as you go down, it gets progressively harder and harder. So the Blaze Works, which is the highest level right now, is the hardest. Levels 21 to 24 monsters. Weapon level only goes up to level 20, so you only get stronger with your weapon after doing something called a reforge, which, if you guys played Call of Duty, it's like Prestige, old school Master Prestige, where after you hit level 55 cap, you have to Prestige. It drops you all the way back to level 1. You start all over again, but you get stronger and you unlock more perks and so on and so forth. You don't get really... Well, you do get some perks, but you have to reforge so many times to get the perks. Then you have escalations. Escalations are what I'm finding to be more fun lately. So you have Shock, Blaze, Umbral, which is dark, Terra, Frost, Escalation Patrol, which takes you through any of them randomly, and then Heroic Escalations, which I haven't done yet, but it's going to be fun when I do, and I'm thinking about doing it here soon. Maybe I'll do it on camera later. But Heroic Escalations is everything's even harder than normal. Like if you were to go into Blaze, you have Blaze 1 to 13, so monsters will start off at level 1 and only end at level 13. But in Blaze Escalations 10 to 50, they start off at level 10, and then the very last boss of it, if you get to your escalation level high enough, will be at 50. And that's the one we are going to do right now, is Blaze Escalation 10 through 5. So I will come back to it right when we get into the match. Alright, fine, loading in. So we always have to run to the area, and then the first fights are always one monster. So the best thing to do is you always start off with that throw right there. As you can see, already 2,000 points of damage. And then I'll just fucking get obliterated by that. Axe, you charge up the attacks to smack them down with it. And then if you look at the top right corner, that blue bar that's underneath my health that's now flashing, every time that flashes, you want to do that move right there, and it'll raise the weapon level up. So now I'm a weapon level 1, and I'll do 13% more damage now. At level 4, which is the highest you could go, it's doing 75% extra damage, which is why that the axe is so good. It's because of doing that move right there. So you get it up by landing the charged attacks. Oh, he's gonna step on me. You're a bitch. And we already lost. Okay, so we only have so many lives we have per character. Let's go ahead and hit him. Every time I catch the axe, by the way, I get an extra 40% to the... Stop your jumpy bullshit. Come at me. Alright, so that's the first one down. I'm going to go ahead and hit him and catch that. As you see, that when I caught it, I got more of my meter back, and now I'm at level 2, dealing an extra 30% damage. So with escalations, every time you kill the monsters in that area, you go to the lantern and you get these little amps right here, which are to help you build up power for the next one. After using your lantern, hold it and create a power circle that grants 30% damage to Slayer within it. Tap Behemoth defeated, deal 2% deal squad goals. I'm going to go ahead and pick up Locust Power. So whenever I use my lantern ability, which is when I shoot off the lightning bolt, it'll create a power circle around me, and as long as I stay within that circle, I'm going to do an extra 30% damage. And then now we're at 2 monsters. And I'm going to start with this guy because there's the sour circle, and right to your face. 2,000 points of damage already. Let's see, where's he at? So if you can see that ice crystal on this guy's head, that's that one I was talking about earlier that I'll put on it. He sure does like to dig a lot. Where's he coming up at? Okay, he's coming up over there. Let's go ahead and get level 3 on my axe. Catch it. So now I'm going to do 50 points of extra damage. This 50%. And there we go. Stunned him. Now you always there. I get after I hit this hit right here, I'll now have my level 4 damage. 6,000. So this one with the spikes on his back is called a quill shot, and then this rock one is called a scarn, and they're both annoying to fight. Scarn probably more than the quill shot, just because the Scarn has a lot of defense. damage. So those little orange orbs right there are those hearts I was talking about that I could drop every 16 seconds, I think it said. Damn it. That's the one bad thing with the axe, is that it's very slow to charge up your attacks. Because you always want to get max charge to get the most. Dude. And then the freaking Rock Boy. Can they take care of Rock Boy? I've almost got this guy killed myself. Alright, so now you see after using that ice bolt, I'm now blue, which means I can't be staggered, and I attack faster. Okay, I killed this guy by myself, and now I hit this fucker. So 8,000 points of damage. Are you guys not gonna? Are you not gonna pick this guy up? Oh, I just wasted that because he died. Oh well. Where's that crystal? Crystal's here. I can already tell this isn't going to end well like I was hoping to because how these two are playing. Until the next behemoth is defeated, get 20. When reviving an ally, your armed stagger will take 50% less damage. Reviving another player activates all currently held target ants, granting you 8 seconds and 400 point team shield. There we go. I really should be picking up these little blue things that you... Well, I don't see any right here. This one right here. That gives me a boost of movement speed for right now. So now it should only be one monster, and of course it's a deep fucking... Thunder Deep Skarn. I mean Thunder Deep Drask. These are probably one of the most annoying things to fight. Just due to... Oh, fuck you. Okay, he stunned him. I'm gonna get this guy up real quick. Now every time I do hit due to my Omni Cell, the Iceborne, I do get back a lot of life steal. So dodge through him. I'll let you pick him up because you got something that does healing damage. Uh oh, get away, get away, get away. Ah, I didn't get far enough away. Barely took damage at least. I love all that fire coming behind me though. God, it fucking killed me. Son of a bitch. No. I've got to fucking pick these idiots up. Happy he died behind that rock. Get your buddy and stop being a dipshit, will you? Hey, you. Oh, that was a big hit. Brah. That's why I hate fucking fighting these. Escalations are a pain in the ass. Oh, he wanted me there. So if you can see the stars going around the head, that means he's staggered. Where's he coming out at? I got cucked by a lava fucking pool. Damn, I took so much damage from all those fireballs there. That one was bad. That one was really bad. Only +6 escalation. God damn it! I'm not going to get to. We're not going to get to the boss because of them. Squad goals do more damage. Nope, we're only at 37. Oh no! Well, if we could beat this guy, then ooh, a shroud and an Ember Maid that I missed. You got to be shitting me. There. Taking him out first. He's easier. Get off me, Shroud! Damn it, I missed his head. And of course, then I threw that the wrong fucking direction. That was a great freaking throw. Where'd my axe go? There it is. I love how the monsters are smart enough to go after the weaker ones. I'm not saying I'm the greatest at this. I've only got downed once because of my own stupidity. I don't know what these guys are doing. Yeah, you want me. Knock your shit off now. I need to finish this Enderman off. Oh, I missed him. There he goes. Okay, he's done. And now the Shroud is enraged. This is the Shroud's ability. He puts us in the darkness. Okay. Hit him that time. Actually hit him in the dark. Oh. Roll out of one explosive into another explosive. Okay, fucker. Dude, how are we supposed to take this guy into the freaking main boss if he keeps getting fucking downed? Yeah, that's knock your shit off. He's over here. Yep, there it is. I can. I want to save my level 4, my charged attack for the next boss. There we go. There we go. We killed him fast enough. And +6, I think that puts us to over 40. We have to be over 40 to go see the main boss. Once per round, when you die, gain 20% damage and heal every time for 30 seconds. Alright, fuck it. Just in case. 43. I'm running out of time to use my ability before it resets back from 75%. I gotta get in here to start attacking. I don't need to wait for these two. Come in, gigantic monkey bitch. There he is. So this is Torgadoro. I think I did it right. He is the top monster for fire. And one big angry monkey. Yep, there it is. I was waiting for that. Oh, he's pissed. There it is. That's the move I was waiting for. And of course, I failed to dodge it. Oh, he moved his arm. Shit. And now he's mad. Okay, so there's that thing. Right in your butt. Dude. I was saying, that's gonna hit me. God damn it. How'd my axe go? It's under his big ass. I can't get my axe. There we go. It's almost dead. Yep, there he goes. So he's about to jump into the middle of the arena and send out a massive shockwave. Oh, I fucking fucked up the dodge. Hey, catch. I feel like I revived this guy more than anything. You son of a... Oh, he's got me. That's gonna hurt. Oh my god, I thought it was an insta-kill. That's the end of him. So that's Behemoth Behemoth. That's Dauntless in a nutshell. I know this video is not exactly the most informative, and if you guys like this type of videos, I could go into more depth with this about how things are done. S-A-B-B-B. Man, I had such high hopes for this team because we took out that first boss so quick, but everybody else, goddamn. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. That is Dauntless. That was the Fire Escalation. I'll see you guys in the next video. Coming.
And then the Lord said...